Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be replacing a couple of air filters on our Porsche 911. And typically air filters are a pretty easy job. You just open up the hood, usually a couple of clips, pop the new air filter in, and you're all done. But not on this car. We're going to be removing the taillights and the rear bumper to get to the air box. So let's get started. So to get started, we're going to remove this cover just above the taillight. You do have to have your spoiler open. So we'll pop this cover off. Underneath the cover, there are two T25 bolts that we're going to remove. With those two bolts removed, we should be able to pull the taillight straight out. Okay, and then we have one clip here that we need to undo. With the driver's side taillight out, we want to disconnect this wire, and that's what the power for the license plate lights. So you can just reach in here, push in the clip, and unplug the wire. The next step is to remove the four T30 bolts across the top of the bumper cover. While we have our T30, there are two bolts, one on each side, here in the corner of the taillight. Next up, we're going to remove three bolts from the inside of the wheel well. There's one here, one about here, and then one here that goes straight up. You do not need to remove the rear wheel, but it is pretty tight to film, so we'll go ahead and just remove these and just show you the outside view. So now we're going to move to the bottom of the bumper cover. We have two bolts in the center section, again T30. And then two bolts behind each rear wheel. So with all of the fasteners removed, we can now pull the bumper cover off. So there is a clip here at this seam. We're going to want to pull out a little bit. Again, we want to clear this alignment pin as well. So we'll kind of pull this out, work the bumper cover back, and it should just drop right off of the car. Okay, you ready to go down or go out? Yep. And there we have it, the rear of the 911 with no bumper. And here are the air boxes that we were after. To access the air filters, we're going to remove 7 bolts around the perimeter of the air box, and these are all T25. So the last part is to remove the filters. They simply just pop right out. You can see that they're a little bit dirty, not terrible, but we're obviously going to go ahead and replace both of them. The last step of the job, which is probably the most satisfying, is to install our new air filters. And so we'll put this part number in the description below. We did get these parts from pelicanparts.com. They do have a lifetime warranty on all of their parts, which is a huge benefit. To install the new air filters, it's about as easy as it gets. You just pop them into place. There we go. And then we'll put our airbox lid back on and reassemble everything just the way it came apart. Well, there you have it. We're gonna get back to work putting the bumper cover back on. But if you enjoyed the content, take a look around the channel. We have a ton of videos on this car and a number of other cars as well. And if you enjoyed the content, please do subscribe.